the Champions League never ceased to disappoint. And what happened? And answer what Barcelona did. And Rana Jono, our Estadio da Luz. That is what the Champions League is all about. Dear friend, magical nights. You see, this makes the competition so special. They be when it comes to Champions League, what the anthem now say I was saying, dear friend, goosebumps. Na it be good. Now I would like for us to which was a Raphinha picture now or that from now we're buying a new nafato so. You see, these are real feelings. Our football bet media wa. Minim words cannot explain this. Moments like this. And after the game, he said, say yes. It is no doubt that this is his greatest football match. Or no Raphinha involving himself. Because moments, and then you may course in the game, and they have much in the last kick, that was the last kick, and the staging remontada. No, and yes, you agree with him. Put that aside. Papa and the other Hansi Flick, he agreed. So he's never seen a team or no coach. Our some mentality no stage a comeback like this. No. And the challenge is what happened was unreal for the new Barcelona boys. These things help them to grow what we call mentality. Now, Raphinha there, so the story of the 2 goals. He was very pivotal in staging the comeback. The famous goal. No, you see, Champions League in the science baby sima hope. Sa goal no ball na keeper no boy man e pem Raphinha ti panyan and cross side and cross left. E ko po nim straight. O she go no akra nya we say wa she go. And so who say bibi say si wo ball no mu a ade ba ko start say kai won say Barcelona for no but something might happen. And gradually it was 4-2. 4-2 no. You answer Barcelona a close gap to 4-3. Another penalty, Robert Lewandowski. And then 4-4. Raphinha again, 5-4. Now, who share that picture now Richmond the Torso? The first Barcelona Champions League game this season. Raphinha, after the game, first one more ball. In fact, I got no inside. Now, I take from now also. Now, the year after that match. All the subsequent matches against Young Boys, or she go as a stay in that 5-0 victory. In fact, against Bayern now, almost share 4-1 no, or ball hat trick. The following against El Crevena Zvezda, or she go as a stay. Now against Brest, he was one outstanding performer. Against Dortmund, he scored. Enra 2 goals. And yes, so just opposite to the league. Now, so far. Raphinha has been able to contribute 33 goals in only 30 matches to 31 matches. You agree? Sampa, among for the breakers this season, and Yelami Yaman team, name of my Raphinha team, no, it's true. Because all the important matches, all the big games on the carry team, no, and then he did that. That is what made it feel so special. And the man of the match, it was a deserved one for Raphinha. Now, game there, the course in Yinam, so what did KT Sports and Opamichim? I explained, sir, game will be extremely difficult. And we are going to witness goals. And I ended up predicting, sir, Mr. Kim neck out, I will say, sir, Barcelona will win. But me Swana Michilem will say, it is because the game is going to be difficult that, he said that, you appreciate Benfica even if they lose. Why? Because Omubo and Omupetime BM ne possess. And then Benfica for finding space to create chances. To be the Atletico Madrid game now. Omuko BM Benfica show me for no a example. And I made mention of Vangalis Pavlidis. About hat-trick and under 30 minutes. I made mention of Osnes. Now I'm to be encore 8, Osnes. Now, Osnes and now to chop pass chance no send 1v1. But when the pass Bako and a penalty in the buy, Baby, or then the Nayachi, a cat ball now, Omunya penalty. Put that as a alcohol glue, also know a smart to you born for a keeper. Also, sa penalty in a way. Me won't say no one can say can own 1 penalty. But Van, the moment I play and what advantage now, who back canon a penalty. So earlier on, na Barcelona and Yebi in Alex Baldi, I'm at Lewandowski Abashe. And talking of Lewandowski, so far, I'm making a self count Champions League, mekai. So these are the big players that will need to step up. Because the penalties and O'Shea too, Kofi, it's not easy in a stage like this to get 2 penalties. Take composure, relax. Now boss ready to go at them. And to also credit to him because in staging a comeback, we have big players, we have mature players, mentality, I was back when Robert Lewandowski and the Champions League goals, he's taking it to 103. And we Ronaldo ni Messi free wa Champions League all-time top scorer on about 103 goals. And Sana Benzema ababetoso. And so far this season, the goals as surpassing last season performance or the in the live score for crap posti 49 matches in the entire last season. Lewandowski scored 26 goals. This time around 29 matches, Lewandowski has shared 28 goals. And to surpassing the last season record, telling you, sir, even though gameplay and Casano as a striker, and said who's so involved, but when he needed most, no Omunya will be to step up to take the big moments. He got all those 2 goals. Now, this is the special reservation for Pedri Gonzalez. Hey, Pedri ball now or boy, he's been trending number 1 and after Barcelona match and Atalano pay. And I've seen a lot of people at the statistics. Oh, and ESPN for crowd 90 minutes versus Benfica. Pedri 97 passes accurate of 108, 90% record. Was still 1, 6 chances created. 3 or 4 ground duels or Renee. In fact, 17 passes into the final third. Now, when you sit and listen to something like this, you will never appreciate Pedri's performance. These are incredible statistics. So 17 passes into the final third. But the reason why I'm saying that is that so the statistics measure now, you will be mistaken. You might be mistaken because it goes beyond statistics. This is a proper baller because football measure intellect, genius, and measure, control, and just say composure. And in those difficult moments, the player that was still finding his composure, rhythm, and everything was Pedri Gonzalez. Passes, touches, he played well. All the difficult moments, and still now recycle in the year, and that was it. When he finally got that ball, players be brave, but her precision, perfecto. To Eric Garcia and on the take a 4-4. Now 4-4 under 85 minutes. 85 minutes, It will tell you say the way in the pressure. Barcelona at the game, new belief. So it was always gonna come, particularly time at 4 minutes, It was coming. It's Barcelona beat me and finally 90 plus 5. And at that time, corners ne and your man so game and Barcelona Raphinha. In fact, Sago credits to team and the Abrante and the Ferran Torres. None na Hansi Flick ni players the free bench buy from Frankie Dion a bad game ni ma or best game ne complete because of the complementing Pedri ye and my Pedri approach here ni mu kakra Femi Lopez changes no obe impact here talk of Ferran Torres on that ball last shot ni say koya Raphinha far born and look, these are the details me say Brazil for him. Because who born ne boa minima de kromo ye wo mukrumo. Raphinha born. Unim say set ball be bana untimi nya ho hwe say net here. The first touch of the ball in the raw box. And the number is a mini player na ka ball neighbor na kamiko sumu no. But first touch in the raw box and it is also no cry penalty why a mistake. Who said the red card. Me wa. And the player ni jai no. The second touch and no the chain. Born about it, and with that pace, there's no way a defender no bet my own way. And no, yeah, now say or send shoot to one far pole or born a first pole. Keep an player na him, keep not stretch and ye. So it was a comeback that the final goal no untimi so devoid of the moment, the stakes near the pressure and he did that genius way. So it was a day Barcelona did very well. You see, when Naya 4-2. From 3-1 to 4-2, I was like, yes, we'll make my stage comeback. But comeback in the opposite stage, sometimes we have mature players because the mentality will have to be there. And I don't know Hansi Flick so even though they made mistakes and they conceded a lot of goals, but mentality to come back. Because at the moment, you could see some maybe Barcelona are trying to create spaces. Lamine Yamal is trying to work out something. Pedri Mo tried to put in passes. It is not working. But they kept the belief. That is the mentality. And when that time arose, they made sure. So Enra 18 minutes. It took them just 18 minutes. And from 2 goals interval, ever we need 3-2. And that is the mentality. Oh, yeah, Barcelona fan. I mean, say you understand what it feels like to stage setting remontada like this. Because at a point, Madrid did 2 minutes, actually 3 goals. In the 18 minutes, you see how special it is. Good. And it tells you something. And it was Barcelona's day. So officially, they've qualified to the top 8. Automatically, they are going to the round of 16. In Tiamo Mwabaso. And they deserved every single bit. At a point, Benfica fans losing them so too. And then no crime about it difficult. Sometimes you must say no, who parking us one now. Benfica fans refuse a 4-2 the way Barca baby coffee. More anymore empty seats. Yeah. I'm almost a 4-2 there upon so to your coffee. Ndi baby coffee. Barcelona for no, there was something coming. And no. The BCS, Madame Bakwali say Odum ni TV training or point what to say Barcelona should fight for no correct. So that was it. Barcelona qualified to the top 8. What Hansi Flick wanted to do, and what me I don't see why are there. Now another team are qualified to the top 8, round of 16 straight. Hey, Liverpool. Now you see, and I said this, said they were going to win. In fact, we were a bit concerned about rotation but I said this. So rotation there, he might be doing it. But options from the bench, like Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones, Kwanzaa, and they even said Shimikas number ahead of Robertson, Conor Bradley Crabbe ahead of Trenta. These are good players. And Salah led the team once again. And Maka said, Salah there, Champions League, say Liverpool back far. Obomu. And he got a man of the match. And we created this iconic picture. And it was something that symbolizes how Liverpool have been in the league and in Europe. 21 points out of 7. 100% record. The second ever in the history of the Champions League. Say new coach Biaba. No what team are winning the first 7 Champions League matches. And what Liverpool are trying to do on the last match and the 8th game. So I'm winning in I have record never that watch it too. Said the new format of the Champions League, we're winning all the group stage matches. And it's not at the end of Oyen. He's 1 win away from doing a record that I believe a very special and a better watch it and send will be a team breaky. Because they be honest, a draw now we share big teams. The no draw into a first one over the last match now. That record will be special and will be there for long. Liverpool, but of course they were going to win against Lille. Once again, Jonathan David in the first half goals, no, did be share Madrid. He did that, but Liverpool came back through Harvey Elliott and Liverpool for now and where's the benefit me I describe you? They've been so good throughout the entire season, and the end so they deserve the still maintaining the top. 21 points on the first after 7 matches. Now. Yanko Manchester City, Atletico Madrid, and Leverkusen. Kofi, me doubts about Xabi Alonso. Mrs. Sam mentality, he found coaching big teams. He is good, but the team no open up too much. The reason why I was saying he goes over 1 and now over 2 is because I know so definitely they are going to score because they will always find a way to score. So I don't bomb European football, but when you score finish, Benfica the enemy on him defending. And at 4-2, Benfica won't defend it. No, attack it. Good. So, I was Alonso who said, baby, I know what corner. And your opponent grounds territory, I know the Maka. So, let's come and almost see the new stadium. The Champions League matches are almost in Rule 5. And this all now could take a leader. Find a way to protect the lead. But that was the guy, Julian Alvarez. Now, you see, me some when you see some man make us on compete different team at that time. Not by an airpen. No Barcelona epeno, and I felt that yes, Man City they were just obeti majibia, but the ball Obana say he is that good, and this will come by now before some of Hurricanes and now come Barcelona, won a lot because already 8-24. No crying you say Haaland, and Man City the Haaland they are project, you know, and he always obey player obey Haaland fortunately for him. On your appreciable minutes because the versatility, not just as a 9, but the brother Pryor on a Haaland 4-4-2. And sometimes no ball behind Erling Haaland no crown. He was still scoring the goals. So Obio nim Julian Alvarez be him. Say, and yes no was sitting in a city winning keke. Only ball on the ball. Akra we ya 2001, 31st January ya Obenya 25 years. He's won 15 titles before coming to City. Or the Copa Libertadores, or the Argentina League, no, or the Bibia. 5 no Oba City obeji League 2 Champions League Club World Cup Super Cup oko Argentina dia na onje ye Copa America 2 waje finalissima okuta 15 trophies, everything that there is to win as a player he's won it in terms of trophies. But oko Man City Atletico Madrid no he is trying to make his moment count. You see, ni Mbappe abaso, and Mbappe goes to my check here 17 and 18. When him say akwada way for Atletico Madrid this season was 16 goals. Yeah, more so was 16 goals. And what make this special? And they say Enra on the take in that remontada musu stage you know on the take and then what he feels to get a last minute winner. Or say I said this. Say Atletico Madrid for almost sound super stars. In Marcos Llorente, Angel Correa, no more free bench bar. In difficult moment they will create, and then Angel Correa assistant. From 10 against 11, they were down, and then Ebeye 1-1, and Leverkusen said the red card, and I had 10-10, and Atletico Madrid share. It was all done by this Julian Alvarez guy before the game. Now I can't ask him. No, he is that good. 6 Champions League goals this season. For Atletico Madrid, they say those numbers because the way Omobo is completely different. And was just 16 goals for the team. This is not fluke. This is not small. La Liga knows 6 goals.